I just think it's just I
This
think it's just good for
week,
branding and stuff. But
yeah, I just confirmed it. Yeah.
yeah, so let's set some precedent first of all by Tokyo, aka I don't even wanna missay your name. You say your own name, but basically this is my bro. We've been friends for a while through the music scene. Make sure you check out Tokyo's music. He's lit. He needs to release music NFTs. So that's coming soon in collaboration with Shuriken Sound. Sure, obviously. But Tokyo, you take the stage. Let them know what you're about and let them know what you're gonna show them today.
Hi guys. Obviously, my name is Samir, legal name, but also called Tokyo in terms of the artistry. Of course, I'm half Japanese, half Kenyan, so it's not called Tokyo for no reason. Also, like I said, I make music. Me and Entity do go way back. Remember our first lesson, this guy was teaching me a bit of crypto. So then I dived into the crypto space for about a year. Everyone knows from like just before 2019, it was quite a bullish momentum, wasn't it? Um, then from there, I've kind of took a step back from crypto, went into forex trading. So I've been trading forex for about good 6 months, but I've had to like re-strategize, come back to the drawing board. Currently been trading properly for like 4 months now. So I'm currently trading prop firms at the minute, so I'm funded right now. And literally the forex pairs I'll be going through today is like the main majors like Euro USD. We're gonna go through gold as well. Also Great British pounds and yen, as well as Great British pounds and US dollar. And yeah, just can't wait to see what everyone's got. I'm here to learn from everybody else. So let's do it, man.
Hey, I'm here
Man.
to learn from you, but before we get into it, there's a quick disclaimer we need to do.
Nice.
So, let me share my screen. Ah, what a time it is to be alive. All right. Everyone can see the tab. Let me make sure the tab's working. And so
I
I
need to,
gotta watch
I need to
YouTube from
change
my
my
phone to
fucking
make
name,
sure
man. I'm gonna change. How do I change my Zoom name, bro? I'm gonna change that soon as
you're gonna chase it.
soon as, bro.
Um, but anyway, guys, go to instagram.com/blockchain.sensei. Make sure blockchain and sensei is spelled correctly. Watch out for fake Ninja T, fake Keish, fake Mr. Harding accounts. They're trying to steal your money. I would never take your money over Instagram. If I'm gonna do business with you, and it's a large transaction, I'd likely be in person or at least on a Zoom call with you. And then click the link in our bio, which will send you to something that looks something along the lines of this. We stream 3 times a week, Mondays, Fridays, Sundays, 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. Mondays is a show called Game where we cover everything stocks, crypto, and we basically dive deep into fundamentals. Fridays, NFT Fridays, are self-explanatory. And Sundays is the non-financial advice money show where we do charts, trading, data, etc. Even though it's not financial advice, I have shared some crazy trades, including but not limited to when I invested into Hex via Ethereum on Sunday, the 15th of October. And I believe less than 10 days later, it did 4x. Anyway, so you can join our free WhatsApp and free Telegram and get a free consultation with Keish. If you go to our YouTube channel, we have an extensive library of 312 videos. We've been streaming the game every single Monday, 8 p.m. till 9:30 since 2020. NFT Friday since February 2022. And this is the latest edition, technically speaking, which previously, I'll admit, we've been inconsistent on, which is why we need, technically speaking, dons, including but not limited to the homies Tokyo and Kiyama, which I'm really grateful that they're here. So let's get a quick disclaimer out of the way. And then we'll draw the straws on who's going to go first. So, disclaimer, terms and conditions, all content is for education, information, and entertainment purposes only. It should not be considered as investment advice or recommendation to buy, sell, hold any assets, nor place any trades. Please always do your own work, guys.
You do diligence.
Market research.
Yes, sir. Our content is intended and should only be used for informational use only. It's very important to do your own analysis before making any investments, which should be based on your own individual circumstances. Kiyama, because you publicly put it out on social media, you're having a child soon, right?
I am.
Congratulations. Do you know if it's a girl or a boy?
No, so we don't. So I'm actually having. So we're having our first scan tomorrow. Sadly, I'm not going to be there. The missus is going to my mum. That's tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. the UK time. So then she flies out to Dubai with me or the next day. So I'm gonna miss the first scan, but the first scan is just to get the heartbeat and whatnot, and then we find out the gender in February.
Mhm. Okay, so let me circle back to relevance, but close that off with congratulations. And I speak on everyone's behalf when I say we all pray for you and wish you the best. But let's go back to individual circumstances. Even though you are a seasoned investor and trader, if the crypto market crashed and you got to pay your bills for your kid, which one are you going to do first? Buy the dip or pay the bills?
Pay the bills.
Pay the bills. Based on your own individual circumstances. You should always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor. Me, I'm not a professional advisor. BitBlonde, are you a professional advisor?
No, I'm not.
Any of you guys professional financial advisors with accreditation on that?
Hell no.
All right. So independently research and verify all and any information you may find in our show. You may wish to rely upon whether you should make an investment decision or otherwise. Now, all investments come with a very important thing, and that is what, guys?
Risk.
Risk.
There we go.
That's why you got to manage your risk. If you're not willing to lose any money, if somebody is not willing to ever lose any money in the market ever, should they be the kind of person that should invest or trade? If you're not willing to lose anything ever.
It's
No.
not.
That's all.
Yeah, everyone's taking losses, right? You've all lost some money at some point, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We don't
We're gonna talk about the wins. We'll talk about the L's.
Oh
talk
gosh,
about the L's. We
there's so
take
much more to say
losses.
then.
Oh no.
So do your own research. Finally, no one's a financial advisor. We don't intend to be perceived or received as financial advisors. We're working in collaboration with several accredited advisors, investors, connect, like developers, you name it, we got it in the network. If you're unable to mitigate your risk, let us know. We'll refer you to an accredited financial advisor. All right, let's stop sharing this screen. Let's go to the Zoom. Now, who would like to go first?
I don't
Who would like
mind.
Ladies,
to?
ladies
Do
first
you want to go,
always.
ladies first? All right, let's go.
Okay.
Let's be gentlemen. One
Oh,
for the
thank
ladies.
you. Okay, so you have to stop your sharing first,
Yeah.
Ninja.
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah.
Okay.
I've just shared the screen again. So it should
Okay.
show.
Here we go. Bitcoin. What's
Amazing.
happening? So Bitcoin, it's pretty similar, guys. We've been holding for some time, but I think is being worth it. It's currently breaking up to the target price. So we had this bull flag, and it's still playing out. So I'm gonna wait. Personally, not financial advice. I personally think that Bitcoin is gonna go 46K, measured on the previous pump. Okay. So it could be around 45 something, but that's my personal opinion. Ethereum, it's still on the same trade from the last week, which is, I nearly closed, to be fair, but I'm still holding it for 2,400, 2,500, somewhere around. So as long as we keep holding, I'm just going to wait to take profit on the right price. Is looking good to the upside, like Bitcoin a little bit. And yes, it's pretty much on a holding side to take profit. Crypto bubbles looking crazy today. Very, very green. So you guys know that you can look for the red ones on the weekly. So you still have a couple of altcoins that will eventually pump. So might be soon this one. Let me show you. This coin is been up 100%. And personally, I think soon I'll be able to make a short position, but not yet, okay? Because we don't know like where they're gonna stop. So if you are looking to short this coin, I would say wait to confirm on the other side. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I got. Any comments?
Interesting.
100%. The CME gap, where is that currently on Bitcoin?
Okay, let's have a look on a daily. Oh no.
Oh, crash.
Yeah, sometimes.
The matrix attacking in
For
live
those who are
time.
unclear,
You might have
the
to
CME,
refresh it.
for those who are unclear, the CME gap, what's it called? For the viewers, it just means an area of consolidation or breakout. So where Bitcoin is, I do believe it has actually currently, the Bitcoin price is currently above the CME gap right now. So if we don't break out so I haven't checked as of the last couple of hours, but I know that last time I checked about 4 hours ago, and Bitcoin was set above that price. So that says to me that if we don't break out past 41k tomorrow, then we will see a drawback to around 37k. But 41k needs to be blown past before. I do agree with your targets of 46 and 47k. That only is valid in my opinion if the CME gap is closed and I think there's $200 million worth of liquidations that get triggered in shorts when Bitcoin passes 41k. But if it just bounces on 41k and doesn't completely shatter it, then we're going back down to 37k in my opinion. But again, I do think that'll be short lived because I think that I'll end the year on 40k plus.
Yeah, I agree. You know, some people were laughing on me on those predictions actually. Because, you know, some guys out there are saying 50. If you look to the previous, you know, data, 50k would be actually a normal correction. But I don't think that we're gonna go all the way there. So I'm just saying somewhere around 46,000. And also, let's keep the idea of the ETF coming. We don't know when because it's a lot of manipulation out there. But you know, apparently, I'm not sure they change it every single week. Apparently, in 7 days or something, we're going to see that inevitably. So if we do get approved, it's also a very great sign. But even if we break back down and you know, if we hold around 35, let me just zoom in. So even if we go back to 35 something and we manage to go up again, it's healthy. All right. So let's just pretend that the blue flag isn't here. So if we go back to 36, 30,000 something, and if we manage to go back up again, would be normal correction for me. But so far, I'm very confident. You know, I've been in this trade for 2 weeks or more, but I'm very confident when you look to the data, like to the big picture, we literally left the bear market, on my opinion.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
So it's all about possibilities, you know, let's see. But I don't see Bitcoin going lower than 36, 35, 800 at the moment, okay? Like in a short term.
What I would like to support was something that other bit blonde has said as well. Emily has said in terms of on a narrow time frame in which we have until the ETF is approved. So there's currently 12 Bitcoin ETFs. As we know that the SEC have to operate in a very specific way. They can't approve one and not approve the other. So it's going to be a situation where all Bitcoin ETFs are approved at the same time. Oh, something interesting happened on the actual Grayscale, either their website or their Twitter. I have to double check, or what's one of you guys can do that. I'm currently on an iPhone, not a laptop. But Grayscale actually started marketing their ETF. Now, what's the institutions are not allowed by the SEC. They'll be fined up to their ears if they were to start the advertisement and the marketing of ETFs without it being approved. So the fact that they have already, that as of yesterday or this morning, today's to me just get muddled up in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. But yesterday, this morning, Grayscale actually started marketing and advertising of their Bitcoin ETF. So we are looking for approval soon, and that is the first time in history that institutional investment is coming into the markets. I'm excited, and that's why I've got my predictions of saying minimum end of the year 40k. We're blowing past 40k 100%. Even if we have what's called a rejection at 41, and we go to 37 in the next week or so, we're ending this year above 40k 100%. That's in my opinion 100%. And
Yeah.
what's it called? This is all just technical analysis. This is not moon boy numbers. This is not what's called saying, oh, we're going to the moon straight away, because this is it's analyzing psychological barriers. Like 41k is a psychological barrier. 39k was a psychological barrier. So these are just looking at patterns within the market, and then looking at the news that comes out and says, okay, cool, how can we what's called best make our predictions upon these facts. So that's just to add some background and support onto Emily's point about the ETFs.
Thank you. Yeah, I agree. I think whatever this ETF comes, we're going to see a very heavy move on Bitcoin. But overall, even just being where we are, it's great. It's been great. It's been a great week in crypto. Look at crypto bubbles. Altcoins are going crazy. And yeah, you can make some shorts and longs, but make sure you have, your risk management.
100%. And would you say we're going to get a retracement? Are we in the retracement for possibly another buy to hold for Bitcoin, or what do you advise?
I'm personally holding still.
Because I can see it's on the upside. Do you think we are getting a retracement back down or not yet?
No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna be mad transparent. I've sold 80% of my Bitcoin at an average price of 34,900 now. Obviously, we could say shoulda, woulda, coulda in hindsight. Obviously, it would have been nicer to hold more. I'm holding that last 20% so I can bring my average price up to maybe 36. I think if I can snipe like 42, 43k, I'll bring my average Bitcoin price and be completely out of Bitcoin at maybe 36, 37k. I'm confident I can buy back at 31,500.
100%.
Over the long term.
31.
So I'm fine. 31,500, yeah.
Really?
But it might take a while. It might just take like 6 months or whatever. I'm really patient.
There's
okay.
a big value cap there.
It's always buy the rumor, sell the news. Like even if Bitcoin ETF gets approved, there's always going to be a drawdown.
100%.
Yeah.
In every bullish news.
It's normal. It's healthy, But yeah, I'm still holding. Like, we have one more week to see what's going to happen. That's the weekly. We're closing. And then let's see. One more week to go. And let's see what's going to happen.
So do you guys have your swing trading accounts, and then do you have your long-term portfolio that you don't touch no matter what?
Yeah, technically, like I do a couple of things.
I'm gonna be so real. I don't have a long-term portfolio that I hold no matter what. Allow all of that. I exited the crypto market just before Halloween 2021. Stable coins, baby, no crypto. I was out. I done the dash. I knew the drawdown. Like Bitcoin can't be hitting 62k in earlier 2021 and hitting that threshold again. Like I knew we was not gonna go to 70, 75. Bitcoin 65k was out of the market. It's like, no, it's over. It's over.
Let me revise the
I have no
question.
loyalty to any asset in the world. No loyalty.
100%.
I
maximize
do.
my
Outside of what's it called, the 2-year cycles, that the 4-year cycle, 2 years there, 2 years bull. Outside of that, okay, the reason why I asked is because so currently what's called the Bitcoin bottom was set at 15.8k back in 2022 November. What's it called? This is Bitcoin bottom now, and I've been telling my community to buy, and Bitcoin is now what's called at 39.5. And the reason, and I've seen a lot of people get sidelined on their what's it called their long-term accounts because they're saying that they're not going to buy into an obvious trend. Well, what I would say is that there's no actual harm in playing both fields. Swing trading gets you amazing profits. You learn the markets. You learn how to be non-emotional about what you hold. But again, outside of a bear market, I don't mean hold during a bear market. That'd be ridiculous. I mean, in terms of when Bitcoin hit 15, what's called 0.8K, I set my sights. I think it was the other way around. I set my sights on building out my long-term portfolio that I've been holding since in terms of altcoins that I've been holding since Bitcoin hit that bottom. That I only started buying since Bitcoin hit that bottom. Like you said, I was out of the markets completely. What's it called? Until time Bitcoin hit 69K. I said, yeah, cool, boom, I'm out. And then I started enjoying my life. I started fun with my life. But when Bitcoin hit 15.8K, I decided to say, you know what, all right, cool, this is the time again to start portfolio building and getting involved in long-term, what's called utility-based projects. And then I started to say, all right, cool, once I've got my portfolio set up, one that I'm happy, I call it my legacy portfolio, the one I'm happy with, the one that's gonna will take me to the moon. Once I got that sorted out, that's when I decided to start
Kiyama,
building.
can you try something? You know your phone, can you like move it up? No, not like that, but actually like try talking but holding your phone. Like the audio is
Uh,
okay, but I just wonder if it could be better.
is that better now?
Yeah, I think that's better. I think that's better.
Okay,
I think that's
okay,
better. Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Carry on. Now,
So,
you spit in the game. It's just a little bit more.
so yeah, so my whole thing was to say that there's definitely power in creating two what's called separate portfolios. One that can what's called stand the test of a time, and one that you just say, you know what, I'm not emotional about this. If I get if it goes down to 31K, but it's at 39K right now, I don't mind because I've got my long term portfolio. That for me created what's called confidence to me say that no matter what happens to my trading account, my legacy portfolio is good to go. And that's what I spent this entire year, 2023, when Bitcoin hit 15.8K. I thought, no, this is the time to build my legacy portfolio. Now I've finally hit my personal magic number in terms of what I wanted to invest in a spot account. Now I'm building in 2024. I'm building out my trading account, and that's what I'm going to trade. What's called the bull run. To me, that way made more sense in terms of my security because I didn't know I was having a child last year, but just in
Wait.
general.
But let me just point something out. This is why you should manage your portfolio based on your own personal risk management situation. The difference between me and Kiyama is that I'm not having a kid. I don't even have a girlfriend, right? Like I don't even have a rent. Like I
It's
moved back
true.
in with my
It's true.
parents. Do you know what I mean? I used to pay
With
rent in
that money.
so like my expenses are low, so I can take extreme risk, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling everyone I don't hodl, but just because I don't doesn't mean you shouldn't. Like Kiana
yeah,
should.
yeah.
If I was having a kid, I would. Do you know what I mean? If I was
Oh,
getting
I
if my
do.
life was serious, I don't hodl. But that's because of my situation. Just understand,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
extremely liquid. Like I'm in a good position.
That's
I've moved
beautiful.
back home with my parents. I don't drive. Like minimum expenditures. Why not take risk? Why not? I'm only 28. Why not?
Yeah.
But don't
Definitely
follow
right.
me. I'm just any guy.
Yeah, everybody has a different opinion and perspective. I do hold and considering that Bitcoin eventually will be money, and it is already for us. So I am holding, but it doesn't mean like I'm not gonna sell my long term. So as long as you buy and sell on the right time, it's fine.
Amazing.
I will add something though. Sorry, there's context. No, I do not hodl to infinity, but I do have a long-term crypto value portfolio. For example, I have a measurement of Bitcoin and a measurement of Ethereum and a measurement of Polkadot, not counting the dollars, just counting the coins, where I'm
Yeah,
either in the coin or I'm out the coin. If I'm out the coin in dollars, I have the intention to buy back in. So when I say that I'm 80% out of Bitcoin, yeah, I have all the intention of going back in Bitcoin. I have a
amazing.
numerical amount that I sold and a numerical amount that
You
I
want to
am
buy
gonna
back.
try to get back. Yeah. So it's not like, yeah, I wanted to just phrase that well, because don't think I don't hodl, but I do sell to buy back.
That's brilliant.
Nice. Okay, so
brilliant.
I'm gonna let the next person in.
Tokyo, I want to see a technical analysis, man. Hey, are you ready to show the chart?
All right, let's go. So how do I do this? Share screen, sweet. So we're gonna look at Japanese, so Great British Pound, the Japanese yen, which I've been trading this week, as well as Euro USD and whatnot. Can you guys see my screen? Yeah. Right, amazing. So let me just get rid of this. Cool. So of course, whenever I'm entering a trade, I'm doing top-down analysis. If you guys heard of top-down analysis.
I'm
So
not familiar, Carla.
no, so really, so
I'm
what
not sure.
I'll look for a narrative, you know. If we're looking for a narrative, I'm gonna look whether we're bullish or bearish for the week. And usually that includes looking at the daily chart. So as you can see, if you look at the daily chart, literally since we had a liquidity sweep at the sell side, liquidity resting above below here, we took out all these sell stops here and we purged all the way up. And as you can see, this was from October, and we hit, basically we're breaking highs, as you can see, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. This here could have literally tricked all these retail traders thinking we broke support, and then they'd short it. Now the thing with forex is having a retail like trading mentality is not going to help. Having that support and resistance is not going to help, because anyone who would have seen this break here with this long wick would have shorted, but instead we swept it and we went all the way up and broke the high. So of course we're right here at the minute, and as you can see, if I just zoom out, let's go zoom out a bit. We've hit quite a new high here on the Great British Pound, the Japanese yen. So of course, like I said, the last week I've been shorting it, and for me to short it, you can see we came up here, we've seen a break of structure here, and we're on a downtrend. So this is how I'm gonna get my daily bias. Also, for me to get a daily bias, I will literally analyze the hourly charts. The hourly chart's the best way for me to get a daily bias for the week. I'll also look at the week as well. So as you can see, last week we pumped up, and this was this week's candle. We opened here from a sell, we rallied up, couldn't break the high, then we rallied down and we've closed here. So moving forward, as you can see, we closed the week off here. And when we open a new candle, we're gonna open at the bottom here. So I do expect us to hit this bottom here. The reason why I'm gonna say we're gonna hit this bottom here, as you can see, there's a
Hey, forex traders, take note. Tokyo saying he thinks we're gonna go where, son? Where is it going, son?
184, between 184 to about 183. And of course, the reasons for that,
It's on the history books now. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll have to check that in the future.
100%, you know, we tapped this fair value gap only briefly, but we've still got some of it to like touch. So as you can see that I've already highlighted it up on the weekly. So I'm just gonna head on the 1 hour chart. And as you can see, the 1 hour chart, this is me doing my technical analysis for Monday. So I've got my dividers. I divide the week, the days. The pink represents the start of the week, and the pink on the other side represents the end of the week. So of course, at the start of the week, I put my dividers up on midnight. So one thing to always remember, guys, we always put the price on midnight. We always highlight the price on midnight, and that's when the new start in trading day happens on midnight, New York time, always. So as you can see, we rallied up. We filled this fair value gap here. This is the sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. Look how this area of price was presented to buyers here. So we literally filled this fair value gap. Then we rallied back down. So this means previous day high and the previous day low. And you can see at the next day, The high
Yo,
and the
I'm not gonna lie, I am gonna steal those acronyms. PDL, PDH. What does BOS mean?
break of structure. So we have a break of structure here, and for me to
Damn.
validate a break of structure, and for a break of structure, this is a whole entire market shift. This is how I'm gonna validate. Okay, we have seen a reversal. So for me to know we've gotten reversal, as you can see, let me just get a few more things here. So as you can see, we see a break of structure here. We took out this swing low here, but we also took it out twice. So for me to see a low broken twice, that's enough for me to say we're shorting. So that's perfect for me. So on the Tuesday, this is when I entered the trade after getting validation on Monday to see where we're going for the rest of the week. On the Monday, I might not trade the Monday. I might look at price on the Monday to see where we're going for the rest of the week.
Wait, let me ask you this. In
Yeah.
Forex, is this
Yeah.
one of your favorite is this one of your favorite pairs, British pound against Japanese yen?
It has become my favorite pair, yeah.
Because like hella Forex guys and girls be saying GBP JPY in it with the hearts on Twitter and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I see it. I see Forex Twitter, right? So are you more comfortable longing GBP against JPY, shorting, or you don't mind?
I don't mind. It depends on the market. It depends. It really depends on how I see the market. For instance, if you look at this, right? Like I said,
Bro, I'm
You
so
do
bad
use
at shorting
short-term
crypto, it's
time.
unreal. I'm
but
so bad at shorting crypto. I never short crypto. I sell at the top and buy back, but I never know what price to short it to.
my current stats on my funded account, I am 68%. I'm winning 68% of my shorts, and I'm also winning 68% of my longs. So I'm pretty well balanced in terms of knowing when to buy and knowing when to short. You know, like if you know the daily bias and your high time frame analysis. So for example, if we go on the 4 hour, which is a higher time frame, if this aligns with my short time frame analysis, which could be up to 1 hour or the 15 minute, yeah, then I've got a high probability trade. If your higher time frame and your lower time frame is not aligned together, it's not going to be a high probability trade. So other people tend to counter trend the counter trade the trend, meaning they might long a bearish move, but it's entirely up to you and as well as your risk management. Okay, so as if we can go back to Tuesday, right? I'm just gonna literally go through my process of when I take the trades, and of course,
Yo, Kioma, are you thinking what I'm thinking? You're like, yo, this is so different to crypto. Like, I would never do TA like this.
Extremely,
Never. But
extremely. Like I'm,
you have to respect the art form.
I do respect
I'm,
it though.
You gotta respect
Congratulations.
this,
That
bro.
remind me when
I'm
I went Forex trading course.
you know what, guys? Like, I'll be honest with you. I've been doing this shit since like July. I've blown about 3-4 accounts. I'll tell you that straight.
Yeah, that's what you see here on Sunday.
Yeah, I've blown 3-4 accounts, guys. But last week I just made about $1,000 in profit, which is half a month's salaries for certain people.
yeah.
Like, it's a process. It's not for the faint-hearted. You know, you're gonna learn from these losses, and of course,
Yeah.
learning from them losses is you know, I definitely thought I was gonna give up. I'm not gonna lie, but you know
Everybody
what?
will lose. It's normal.
Yeah, it will, and
Yeah, man.
you know, it's just
You
about whether
you
you're
gotta keep the hustle.
situation or not. You know,
And man,
Very
one
good. Very good
this is
looking.
absolutely wild. This is absolutely wild how the chart looks for Forex. It's just so different.
oh, it's different, man. I mean, I went from the crypto space to forex, and that was itself quite a move. But I will
Why did you transition?
say that again.
Why did you transition?
Oh, the
Bear market.
reason why
I'm
I did,
killing.
was because me personally, I wasn't educated enough on the crypto market to see enough gains, and I didn't really make a good use of the bull run. If I'm honest, I felt like
Okay.
it was a very early introductory and a very naive introductory where I didn't learn as much as I needed to learn. So then I took a break from it. But when I seen forex, and I can't lie, I'm a day trader slash intraday. I will get in and get
Okay.
out. I won't. If I see a plus setup, and I know it's going to take a few days to reach that point of interest, I'll hold it for two days, for example. But me, I like to get in and get out. So the whole swing trading process is not for me personally, not
I
for me.
heard that.
So
I
that's
heard
another.
that.
out of it as well. All right, so moving on to this chart where we can see.
Wait. Let me ask you this though, Tokyo. With let's say a hypothetical $1,000 capital in January 2024, would you have the confidence to 5x that by December 2024, or not confident? Like just 5x, for example.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind. Why is this a crypto? Is this a crypto sort of move?
Yeah. So like, I always ask forex traders, like, do you think you can 5x in a year comfortably? And if you can, I'm like, cool, keep doing forex. But if anyone's unconfident, then I just feel like crypto makes more sense.
I mean, for me, it's a percentage game. It's not
Right.
a fun, you know. So for me, it's about if I can build my capital from like a percentage each month, whatnot. That's what I'm trying to do. So of course, you know, thank God, like when these days where you can be blessed with a funded account, which can be scaled all the way up to 400K up to a million. And currently, I'm in the process of getting a 50K challenge right now. That
Okay.
up to 100K.
No.
I'm risking about 1% each trade, which is about 1,000.
You know what? I've got it. For me, as a crypto wealth manager, all I care about is increasing assets and increasing cash, right? You care about mastering the skill of Forex to be able to access funded capital. Like me,
Yeah.
I don't need to like if I got funded capital, it would take my attention away from the capital that I'm managing. Like I need to just manage capital, but you're
Mhm.
unlocking capital, so it's a different game.
It's a
I
hundred
get it.
game. It's a game where, you know, if you're managing these accounts and you're scaling, so I don't need this prop firm. I can have multiple accounts with other prop firms, which can equate to about 1 million in prop firm capital. And it's
Mhm.
about, you know, scaling it to the sense of where I want to reach the point where I don't want to do trades a month and I'm done. You know,
Yes.
2 trades in a month and you're done. You're set. You've made, you know, about 100K in a month in just 2 trades. You know, that's the sort of level I'm trying to reach. And of course,
Okay.
cash cow as well. Like, of course, I'm using the prop firm to put money into my own personal forex account, which I will grow myself as well.
Amazing.
And then you're gonna buy some
Nice.
crypto as well, right?
I'm not sure if I can trade
Oh,
only one time a month.
wait, this is how I see it.
I'm
It's
a little bit addicted.
literally a cash vehicle. You know how much money is being pumped in this market on a daily basis is disgusting. We're talking about up to maybe 6 trillion. You know, and
Mhm.
what I firmly believe as well, which changed my whole ideology of, you know, forex, which also made me change my whole strategy, was that it's time and price. Guys, you think a you know, a volume of like this sort of like capital is only being pushed by buyers and sellers? No, I think no, time and algorithm is what's pushing price. You've seen London session. When you see London session, for example, it starts at 8 a.m. and they will usually London will create the high of the day or the low of the day. And it always works with time and price. I always see this setup, time and price. I kid you not,
Mm.
same setup every day, which leads me to actually believe there's an algorithm like absolutely using this shit, you know? So there's kill zones. A kill zone is where you'll find your A plus setup within that time frame. For example, my kill zone starts at 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. Sorry, 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. it'll finish. So that's the kill zone. That's where you're gonna find your trade entries. And then that's the London kill zone. The New York kill zone starts from 7 a.m. New York time to 11 a.m. New York time. And this is where you'll see a continuation from London setup, which I can 100% highlight on this graph right here. Okay. So up to now, am I losing anyone? Like any questions up to now?
Wow, it's so
No.
technical.
It's so technical. I'm just listening. This is interesting.
Forex.
Carry on, carry on. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. This is
Right. For example, let's just highlight here, right? What I'm going to do, we're going to use the bar replay here, right? Cool. So we're on Tuesday, and usually when I see price hits midnight, that's the new trading day. So what I usually do, as you can see, this is a buying candle, and on a buying candle, the candle opens at the bottom. So I will always highlight the bottom, and I'll
Wait. This sounds so dumb, but you know in forex, you know how like in crypto, you can do a buy order and a sell order with a spot trade. You can do that with forex, right? Like I put cash in. It's just like I want to buy GBP against JPY when it's 187.156.
yes.
I can
So
do that, right?
we use something called MetaTrader 5 or MetaTrader 4, and also the coolest thing with the forex market as well. We can also enter Bitcoin trades as well and Ethereum trades just using their platform.
Yeah.
I used
Yeah.
it. I did on my course. Both times.
All right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
as you can see there, I've highlighted New York's opening price, which was at 187.156. Okay. So when I'm highlighting the price, this is where it gets even more intricate. Whenever you see we are above New York opening price, this is where you want to short. And whenever you see we're below New York opening price, you're gonna want.
Wait. Say that slowly so we can clip it for TikTok. Do that again.
All right, so guys, listen, yeah. What I'm teaching you right now, or what I'm showing you, is called, people call it smart money concepts. Other people will also call it ICT concepts, yeah. And this basically goes off when we see the opening price open at 12 a.m. New York time. By the way, guys, if you can see my time zone, I put it at New York. I trade at New York time. Okay. So New York time, 12. This is the opening price. And whenever price is above New York's opening price, you're gonna want to short it. All right. If it's at the bottom, you're gonna want to long it. And you're gonna literally see that in a second. Don't worry about these graphs here, these trend lines that I've outlined. But let me just play price. So like I said, we're looking for the kill zone, which is the London kill zone, which is at 8 a.m. And 8 a.m. is around 3 a.m. in New York time. So if you just play that, let's increase the timing on that one. Let's set to the 1 hour chart first.
I can't lie, as a crypto trader, I never do this like record, play, rewind thing. This is a proper forex thing, innit? You man love this. It's a
Yeah.
replay thing.
You know why we love it?
I
Because
rate it. We should do this in crypto.
yeah, no, the reason why I love this, by the way, guys, this is what we call back testing. So if you've got and you've learned a strategy from a mentor or whoever you had a mentor with forex, you need to test this strategy on past data to see if it works. Okay. And once you see some profitability during the demo count during the back test, you're gonna what? You're gonna forward test it, meaning on live trading. You can use a demo. People using the demo.
What I would say, so sorry to cut. What I would say, crypto. Ninja said that we should use this in crypto. Why I think this would be absolutely life-shattering and dangerous in crypto is because in crypto, the past charts are no indication of what's going on in the next few weeks or anything. So the back testing within crypto would just it wouldn't be fair to, especially if you're talking altcoin. Bitcoin, little bit more stable. I guess you could say, like, yeah, I guess you could backtest a little bit, but if you're trading altcoins, oh god, no, because you got to take into consideration a new partnerships, what's called a new volume,
Yeah.
what's it called? If it's a gaming project, how many new gamers have come on, playing on the application. So it's a backtesting within the crypto altcoins, especially, would be a recipe for disaster. But I can see how it works within the currency market because the currency market has all the time. So that
Yeah.
makes 100% sense
It's
in
always
the currency market.
it's quite volatile in a sense of it's always moving, you know. And I definitely agree. If it was in the crypto market, it would be 100% dangerous space. I 100% agree on that. Also
It's
just
too new. It's just too new. That's it. Yeah.
so moving on when I was taking this trade on, and what confluences when we're trading is things that we need to see before we enter the trade. You know, we need to see these validations before we enter the trade. And for me, usually I have to look at least 3 confluences before I enter the trade. So my first confluence entering this trade on that Tuesday morning was we had a 1 hour fair value gap here, which I did highlight. We've absolutely smashed through this 1 hour fair value gap. And as you can see here, what I'm also going to show you guys, this is where it gets pretty interesting. So in my ICT concept that I've learned, we call this here, this is what you call a Judas swing. Do you guys remember who Judas was, if you're religious at all?
I know him. Yeah.
Judas was a snake. Judas is the one who snaked Jesus, right? Judas is a snake. So this is what we call here a Judas swing. And
Don't be like Judas, guys.
don't be like Judas.
We're not on the hunting.
Honestly, and I'm gonna highlight to you. This is also a concept. It's called accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Okay, so this here, as you can see on the hourly chart here, this is where we had Asian session. Now, Asian session, what we usually see during Asian session, because it's not as volatile as London and New York, it's just up and down, up and down. And what we call is we're accumulating. As you can see, they accumulated the longs here. And then as soon as we transferred over to London session, we got this huge pump up here. And the reason why we're calling this a Judas swing, because everyone who's seen this is now going to want to what? They're going to want to long it. For me, I'm the total opposite. We're thinking smart money. We're smart money. We don't long here. We're looking to short it when it comes here. And seeing this rejection wick is when I'm like, okay, my setup's coming up now. So we're calling this the manipulation. We've manipulated retail traders to think it's going long. If you're a retail trader, someone who does support, resistance, etc., you see this. What are you doing? You're about to long it. So once I've seen this, I'm getting ready to now see a setup. So I'll drop down into my 15 minute, right? So once I get into the 15 minute, I'm looking for a break of structure here. And you can see we manipulated price up here, and now I'm gonna want to long it. So I'm looking for displacement. What is displacement? Displacement is an energetic one to break the structure here. What I'm looking for is to break this swing low and maybe enter for a fair value gap. So what I'm gonna do is play it.
Just wait
Okay.
on and wait.
Right, so you see that there. We're calling this now a break of structure. We've just broke this swing low. We see that was a Judas swing. We rallied up, took all the buy side liquidity resting above here. This here is called buy side liquidity. Why do we call it buy side liquidity? Because if you're shorting it and you wanna short it here, what's above here if you're shorting it? It's your stop loss. I'm buying people's stop loss here. People's stop loss here is getting run up and I'm buying their stop loss. So once I see that, I will scale into a 3 minute chart, and I'm gonna look for a fair value gap. And once I'm in a fair value gap, as you can see, there is a big fair value gap here. If I get rid of this here, this is the fair value gap I've seen resting above here and here. Now I'm setting a buy limit around here. I'll set the buy limit around the equilibrium of the price, which is in the middle. So let's say we set a short order here. So I'll set a short right here. I'll put my stop loss just above the previous high. And then I'll look to take profit near the nearest swing low, which is here. Guys, this is about a 1 to 2 risk to reward. If we're gonna go further, this is now a 1 to 3 risk to reward. If you're willing to risk $400 to make 1 to 3, which is 4 times 3, it's about 21. So if I'm risking $400, I'm gaining about $2,100 here.
Wait. Did you say 3 to 1 or 4 to 1?
1 to 4. Sorry, wait. So I'm risking 1. So one $400. So 1 to 4.
So isn't 400 times 4 1,600?
Sorry, 1,200. My bad. The maths was not mathsing then. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's it. My bad, 2K.
yeah. So like, for example, if I'm risking $400 to gain,
Yeah.
let's say it's 4. So four times about
4 times 400 is 1,600.
there you go, right? So I'm willing to lose 400 to gain 1,600 right here. Okay. And we've set our order here, and this is when I'm due to hit. So if you press play now,
Oh my God, that's so scary. Oh, that would stress me out.
Wow,
Like,
this is
oh,
wild.
it is
oh
scary.
my God.
This
But
is actually
Ah, this is different. This is different.
and guys, like I said, where are we? We're below. Where are we at New York price? Not even yet. So as you can see, we're above New York price here, yeah. And we might
yeah.
even to it.
And
All
you're
right,
just holding yeah, all of it.
trade. Boom. And as you can see, price will go down, but usually if I just now put the scale up now, okay, so if you seen I was in this trade, I did hold out. I didn't put my stop loss. I did manage it.
Oh wow.
Exactly. And when you see price above here, you need to short it, and you're gonna see drawdown. So drawdown basically means we're gonna see minus. So when I was in this trade, I seen about minus 200 during the
Oh
trade.
my
Any
God.
psychology is gonna think I'm gonna sell that. But I stayed firm to the price and I stayed firm to the strategy, and we held out. And then, as you can see, we absolutely smashed TP that day. Made about $350 by the time it was 9 a.m. Yeah, UK time, right? So
Yeah.
as you can see,
I
it came,
respect the graph.
yeah, it came down. And what you're also gonna see now, as we came back to New York opening price, we're gonna come down. Now watch this. It's gonna go scale back up, which is the New York session. So when you see New York session,
Wait. Sorry. How's everyone for time? Because I'm good to go till 9:30. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't like if someone needs to go quickly, like Kiam, if you need to dash, you want to do some quick TA. Like I'm good for
You
time. I
know,
just want to know like
for
what
me,
everyone is. Obviously,
for me, it's
I feel like I'm
midnight
just
over
learning
here.
now. But go on.
No, I'll definitely say 9:30 for me, but because it is midnight for me over here right now. Oh, no, it's 1 a.m. for me right now.
yeah, no, that's totally understandable. Obviously, this is my first session with you lot, so there's gonna be a lot more sessions, especially with the new trading week coming up, and we'll definitely get results from that. But literally, guys, the forex market is active. If you guys need to learn and whatnot, I'm not doing any lessons anytime soon, but I will be. I do have my own Telegram group, so if you want to join that, guys, I'll definitely put the link there. Just join it. We're always talking
Put it
about.
in the chat for us. I put it in the chat for us so we can see it. So we can copy and paste it from there.
Yeah, no, definitely, I will do. I will do. Give me 1 second. But yeah, Ninja, I mean, this is totally different to what you usually see, isn't it?
I've never ever seen this side of Tokyo ever.
Guys,
Wow.
I've got a
I'm telling
different
you.
respect for the game. But anyway, let
Yeah.
me let me do some let me do some TA on this Kiyama. Do you want to do some TA or not?
So what in terms of where I come into the industry is it's not so much TA. I focus more on, like I said, so you missed the introduction, Tokyo. It's the macroeconomics. So I take the different events that are going around the world and I sort of analyze them, say how they're going to affect the crypto projects that I'm in. So I'm full-time crypto, full-time investing. I don't trade currently. 2024 is my year of trading and I'm going to get into gold and altcoin trading and Bitcoin as well. In terms of me now, so my investment thesis is very, very simple. I have a 7 list criteria that just protects me in terms of the projects that I get into. So I follow narratives. So currently, so for example, the last a narrative of the final narrative of the last bull run was NFTs. So the Bored Ape Yacht Club went crazy, and that was that. what's called, and then that's slightly what's called the one before that was the gaming world, and that's what got introduced.
Yeah.
That's what introduced the NFTs. So currently now, this the narrative going into this next bull run is real world assets (RWAs). So tokenizations of real world assets, so mortgages, what's called a business, what's called shares. When you tokenize these things, now that's the money being pumped behind what's called the real world assets tokenization side is ridiculous. And I believe that that's what's going to front run this next bull run. So, for example, now you have projects like this one. Hold on, let me share my screen. Give me a second. My first time using Zoom on my phone. So let me go here. Give me a sec. Share screen. Great. Start broadcasting. Cool. So you guys can see? Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So this is one of my favorite projects. It's called Nextera. Before I go onto that, I'm going to show you my full what's it called watch list. So you have route, which is interoperability, which is what's called basically just how so this is in the words inter. So what's called meaning the internal systems and operability, how internal systems operate. So that's what route was solving alongside a quant over here. Quant, they are also within the interoperability space, but they help with interoperability within the banking world. I'll talk about that in a minute. You have UPO, which is an analytics what's called project. They are the same team as NACA. NACA is one of my most successful what's it called investments. We got into this at private sale. It was ridiculous. In 2021, I bought the land and the coin. Again, we'll talk about that. And then, like I said, Nextera, now this is my baby. What's it called? It's the king of real world assets. Some of the biggest crypto influencers in the space are only just finding out about this project, and they're championing it. I've been championing this since 2020. 2000 since 2020 what's it called one so beginning 2022 and then if you want to go back on the chart, it is a new chart. So this chart only starts from what is it? From here in that's March, what's it called, 2023, because this is their new token. They had a token called ALBT before, but then they had to start it again. So let me talk about Nextera just quickly. So if I go on to the information. Okay, this is MEX, so it's about
Hey, we're doing the overtime now. We on 9:05. Come on, I told you. We do the overtime if need be. You've not even seen Ninja's TA yet. You don't even know what I got. Anyway, carry on. It's yours.
So, with Nextera, their company project is the company name is called Alliance Block. Now, Alliance Block, they're actually backed by London Stock Exchange, so they're helping the London Stock Exchange tokenize their assets. Oh, sorry, I came off my bad. Yeah, they're helping the London Stock Exchange tokenize their assets. So bonds, stocks, what's it called, mortgages, mortgage deeds, all of these things are going to be tokenized through what's it called, Nextera. And why it's through Nextera specifically, why they're the biggest one, is because they're championed by London Stock Exchange. If you go on the London Stock Exchange website, it's under their partnerships, what's it called, that section, and it's the very first one in terms of cryptocurrency. And then what's it called? So one of these, let me find it now. I've been telling my community to get into this for pretty much since the beginning of their new token. So then it's March. It was worth 0.04. It's at 0.13, as you guys can see now. Again, I'll drop the link to my Telegram group chat, and you can go into that and look back at when we first put out our portfolio list to say that that is now from March to now, 0.13 divided by 0.04 is a 3x just since March. That's it's April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So in the last, sorry, my bad. In the last 9 months, this is done a 3x and just holding, doing no what's it called, a crazy technical analysis. And as you've noticed, the details of which I'm speaking is much less than what Tokyo has been sharing with us. This is more narrative. So what I like about the crypto investing side rather than crypto trading is that it doesn't take away from my day. I've not got to spend a lot of time studying charts. Once I decide a narrative and say, all right, cool. I've looked at Bitcoin. I've seen that Bitcoin is I've hit the bottom of 15.8K. That was as close to technical analysis as I've ever done. To say that we're clearly in the start of a bull run right now, because you have a 2 years bull run and then you have a 2 years what's called a bear, and we experienced the bear, experienced the downward trend of 2022, and then where it really went like sideways and then down. And then now, when it hit what's called November 15.8K, I said, you know what, we're going up into the pre-bull run year. So that said to me to start looking at new narratives. So I started looking at my personal favorite is fintech. I do like a gaming project. So like I said, I do have a Naka and UPO for gaming, but my champion in it is fintech, just because I'm aware of what's going to be taking place in the year 2030. So in the year 2030, we have something called ISO 20022, which is a new compliance system that every a fintech a banking project is going to have to abide by. So when you see all these projects, about 5,000 crypto projects out there right now, 90% of them are going to be wiped out, because there's only a few of them that are actually going to be able to be ISO 20022 compliant. Nexera, Quant, XRP, these are all ones that fit that bill. If you look at the partnerships team of Nexera, it's completely stacked. So that brings me to my criteria. I'm gonna lay it out for you guys. This criteria has served me well. I've experienced numerous. Oh, sorry, keep doing that. I've experienced numerous. My 20, 30, and my highest is a 50x. This will run with there for 100x. So it starts off with the CEO. Who is the CEO? So the CEO of Nexera is a guy called Rashad Ajaja. If you look him up on LinkedIn, he is a fully stacked engineer. He is his history is unfathomable. And then you have the team. Their team is stacked between a financial analyst. There was Her Majesty's Treasury, our directors and things like that. Then you have their utility. So what real world problem are they solving? Well, in terms of Nexera, it's not a problem. I say that it's even better than that. They're making human interactions better, more easier. Humans like to travel in the path of least resistance. Tokenization of assets just makes transacting of assets much easier. That's actually all it is. And people, humans, we love to go through the path of least resistance. And then we go down to the market cap. So the market cap of Nexera, I'm gonna stop sharing quickly just because I do think the portfolio is gonna take me. It's gonna show you guys my actual personal portfolio. So let me not do that. Oh, is it still being recorded? Hold on, sugar.
You don't wanna be sharing that, dog.
Sugar.
Keep that.
Damn it. Well, okay, cool. Okay. Give me a second. How do I stop sharing? Give me a second. Has it stopped sharing now?
No, not.
It stopped sharing for me.
Yeah. Stop sharing. I can't. No one can see your screen.
Okay, cool, perfect. Okay, cool. So let's go back onto this now. Hold on a minute. Give it a second. Okay, cool.
So basically,
So
Kiyama is saying, I'm not here to show any trades, but here's some altcoins.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
basically the thing. Here's some altcoins. It's not financial advice.
Let me share now.
Hey,
So
those data sets are welcome, man. They're welcome.
so here we go. So you have and I don't like to get into any project that's really above $1 billion in market cap, just because it can't really, unless it's an amazing project like Quant over here, then it doesn't really bode well for maximum gains. So you have Alliance Block. They're currently only worth 100. What's that? You can see my portfolio on that. So Alliance Block, they have $102 million in assets under management. Yeah, that's one of my personal minds, but $102 million in market cap, sorry. And also in my personal belief, so you can screenshot this what's called portfolio here, and I'm more than confident to say that Alliance Block reaches around $2 billion. What's called by 2025 bull run ending. $2 billion roughly puts that at around $5 to $6, I do believe. So if we go onto the calculator, Alliance Block, and that's very conservative, by the way. There are many analysts that call for $20 with Alliance Block, but a $6 Alliance Block at the current price of 0.12 is a 50x, putting £1,000 about 50,000, and that is literally doing nothing. It's just going.
Obviously, that's not financial advice. It may not work out.
100%,
It doesn't mean that you should put any specific amount,
100%.
and that was a complete hypothetical number.
Let's watch this. Let's go back to physical then. Real numbers. So let's look at routes again. Interoperability. Its all-time high is $19. From that, just returning back to its all-time high at $19, and it's currently at 394. 19 divided by 394. 394 is a 5x. You've got projects like what's it called? You have Energy Web. Energy Web, the all-time high is 22. 22 divided by 27.3, where they're at currently is an 8x. Now this is why I like cryptocurrency, because you
Sir,
don't
I'm
have
just
to.
I'm just I'm just gonna explain because I know exactly what you did, but that's gonna go over people's head. So what
Okay.
he did is something that I like to call the theory of hypothetical return. Okay, the theory of hypothetical return. So it's theoretical and there's no guarantee it's going to work. But what you do is it's especially effective in a bear market where you take the all-time high of an asset. For example, all-time high Bitcoin $68,000, right? November 2021, approximately, and then you divide it by the current price. So let's say it's November 2022. November 2022, Bitcoin 16K. So what's 68 divided by 16? It's 4 point something.
So it's a
Everyone,
4x
everyone who
return back
understands
to
this
the
theory, right? When I saw Bitcoin at 16K, I just thought 16, 32, 64 is over 4x from all-time high. It's like
right.
4.25x from all-time high. Speculating Bitcoin is going to go to 80, 100K. It's a good X. So obviously there's no guarantee. For example, XRP didn't go back to the all-time high in November 2021 because it hadn't beat the court case. Will it in this next bull run? I predict so, not financial advice. So yeah, that's why he did that math. He just did all-time high divided by current price. And that's how we got to
100%.
them speculative
So
multiples.
I'm going to quickly go through this portfolio here right now. So you have Toncoin. Toncoin is the coin of Telegram. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm going to quickly go on Telegram now. But this was so beautiful that I thought when I found this out. So I'm going to go on my chat here. Let's ignore the chat. So cool. If you go on to just right now Telegram, it's just easy. It's just this my friend and my business partner. So if you I want to send a picture on Telegram. What do? You press this little file point here right now, right? Well, Telegram now have a little wallet. You can literally send money through your Telegram chat right now. Telegram are revolutionizing do
Whoa!
you
Click on the more
understand?
assets.
That man, that's
So
Wait,
right now, selling the USDT and Bitcoin right
oh
now,
my
but
God.
they're developing. So this is why I love Toncoin. So Toncoin, I'm going to heavily ape in. Now, Toncoin is currently only at 80. No, it's at 8 billion. Like I said, I don't really like to get involved in projects over a billion, but a real view, Shiba Inu went to 80 billion. Sandbox went to 80 billion. I do think that Toncoin. This is my personal prediction. I think Toncoin can easily blow past $50 billion. So if you just do 50 divided by 8, which is so 50 billion, or not, you can't
It's
do the
like
billion,
6.3x.
50 divided by 8, 6.25, yeah,
Haha,
6.2.
my mental math is
You're a
lit.
whiz. You're a whiz. You are a whiz. So that's Toncoin now. Quant. Now this one here,
Missing out.
I love Quant. I love Quant so much. Quant is one of my personal biggest
So many
holdings.
people love quant, bro.
The reason is, if you literally look at the CEO of Quant, yeah, you go on his Twitter, he's followed by Rishi Sunak, he's followed by a bunch of HM Treasury, what's it called, directors. Now, let's go back to Rishi Sunak. You have to ask yourself, his wife is a billionaire. His net worth is 700 million. Usually, billionaires, they pay off politicians. They don't get into politics. Billionaires do not get into politics. They pay politicians.
Wait. Let's just get it straight. So the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom follows the CEO of Quant
On Twitter.
on Twitter.
They used to work together at Her Majesty's Treasury.
Oh Lord.
So you have to, you guys have to understand now. Quant is solving interoperability within banking. Interoperability just means how different banks communicate. The banks have to communicate. So, cool. For example, banks have to operate quickly, cheaply, and securely. That's the real world use case that Quant are solving for institutions. They have partnerships with every major institution on the planet Earth. He went to school. He studied and worked with the current Prime Minister of the UK. The current Prime Minister of the UK is a financial whiz. Now, again, you have to ask yourself, why is a billionaire or almost billionaire, his wife's a billionaire, getting into politics? It's because of the year 2030. After the year 2030, the new financial system is being implemented, and they needed a financial whiz to be within the political world to start pushing this narrative forward. So Quant, literally, in my humble opinion, it's a no-brainer. Quant is a no-brainer. His previous all-time high was $400.
I'm sold. I don't have any Quant. I'm gonna find a buy price. I'm sold. I don't have any.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing a great trade on it.
427.
I'm gonna get like 1% exposure or something.
I mean, personally, I'm saying this full run $3,000. You can see the all-time high was 427. I'm saying $3,000. What's called, and also as well, Quant have a partnership with Alliance Block. Just to let you know that as well.
Okay, so that's the target price for the Boven.
Yeah, $3,000 for Quant.
No financial advice, guys.
Okay, not financial advice, but I'm definitely gonna make a video about it.
No problem. And then you have what's Energy Web. Energy Web, these guys are mentioned by BlackRock. So if I need to say more, I will. But that's fine. What's called? So you heard about this whole? I can't see the screen. Can everyone see my screen still?
Yeah.
Hello. Okay, cool. Yeah. So you guys have heard about?
Yeah.
You guys heard about the Greenpeace bandits? What's for CO2 emissions and the world needs to save on carbon energy. Blah 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 blah. What's called the BBC put out an article yesterday saying that a Bitcoin consumes enough energy to. I forgot. I basically just fear mongering what's called Bitcoin about the energy consumption because they're aware that the energy consumption is one of the biggest narratives what's going around the world right now. Well, energy with EWT, as I said, mentioned by BlackRock, they have an initiative set out that literally makes everything green. Like they have a list. You guys might have heard of proof of stake and proof of work when it comes to mining. Well, Energy Web have created a concept called proof of green. So what they allow you to do is to track your carbon footprint on the blockchain and and offer you ways to mitigate what's called your footprint in a cost efficient and time effective way. So what's called like I said, follow the narratives. That's all I do. It's not time consuming at all. You just pick narratives, say what do I believe is going to be what's it called a powerhouse of what's the information and reality within the next few years. And for me personally, it's what's called fintech, real world assets, and energy. So I was moving on from that. Now, again, I do like a little bit of risk, so I'm gonna go. And then, like I said, Tom Coin is also a banking as well. I do like a little bit of risk, so I'm gonna go with gaming coins now. What's called? So there's only two that I really get like here. That's Nakamoto Games. The Nakamoto guys, like I said, it was my private sale. What's called? They came to us and said, what's called? We need to raise. They would like to raise us. They would like us to raise $35,000 in 48 hours. I do not suggest anybody try and do that. It is a headache. You will have a heart attack, but we managed to do it. So we did that and we managed to get their land. So not their coin, because we missed the private sale for their coin. We managed to get their land at, it was, we were $30,000 for seven plots. So we, what's it called? It was $5,000 a plot. Yes, that's correct. 5,000. Yeah, $5,000 a plot, and then currently, right now, it is valued at. So it's valued in Naka coin. Each plot of land is worth $25,000 US. We have it's currently no, it's not 25. Each plot of land is worth 25,000 Naka. Sorry, Naka is currently at $2.11. So each plot of land is currently worth 52,000. We have 7 plots. So in the last 15 months, when we got in at 35k, we had managed to 10x on the land alone. If you look at the coin, I'm gonna go on to MEX again. The coin, I've been telling my community, buy like hell. What's good? Again, in my humble opinion, this is going to $50. So just from where is it now? Let's zoom out. Just from here, which was September, just from September, that just gone, like 27th of September 2023, it was at 0.3. $2, it's at $2.11 now. If you bought them $2.11, this isn't a pre-bear market, by the way. Divided by zero, was it 3? What's that? Yeah, 0.36. You're looking at a 6x almost since September. That's these gaming coins. So who is Naka? Nakamoto Games, they're the #1 gaming coin in the industry right now. They're based out of Singapore. They have around it's around $50 million of funding from Polygon. They're being champion to the outreach. What's called Sandbox and Decentraland. And I can't think of a gaming coin that has a stronger narrative than these guys. Their volume is trading volume 8 million dollars a day. Their users on their platform right now, and they've not even got their mobile app out yet. I think they have around 2 million daily users on their platform every single day. Like I said, their previous all-time high was $6.71. That was in October 21. It's already at $2. That is so close to their previous all-time high. That's why I'm so bullish on Nakamoto. I'm saying $50 to $100. What's called by 2025. Now, what do I love about this project here? They have a baby. The same as the project have released the gaming analytics project called Up Only. Love the name. What's cool? So this project here, it doesn't actually state the market cap because it's a very new project. It was only released in I want to say around just before November 22, like October 22. This is all-time low. So it was only released last year. Again, I was offered the private sale for this one, but I faded it. Yes. Anyway, moving on. So right now the market cap, it doesn't say it, but how you figure out market cap is you take the amount in circulation. I think they have around 50 million coins in circulation, doesn't say, and you times that by what's called the current price. So 50 million times by what was it? 0.13 times by 0.13.
Wait, it doesn't just tell you the market cap.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So the market cap of this coin is currently 6.5 million.
That's nothing.
6.5 million.
Where do we buy it though? Is it on a decentralized exchange? Is it on Uniswap something?
What's it called? I'm not actually sure. I don't use decentralized exchanges unless it's for what's called some gambling on meme coins. What's called, but it's on KuCoin. It's on ME. I want to say it's on MEX. Did I say it on
If
MEX?
it's on KuCoin, it'll be on the DEX.
Yeah, well, yeah. So you can buy it on MEX. What's it called? And it's an amazing coin. Literally $6 million market cap and a bull run around the corner. And the same. If you look at the CEO, it's the same CEO, the same team, the same partnerships as Naka. And you see what Naka's done just in the last 6x in the last not even 3 months, 2 months. Naka's done. And Naka is currently at where is it? 130 million. A $6 million market cap for Up Only is incredibly low. Again, I'm screaming market cap wise by 2025. I'm saying easily 80 million. So 80 million divided by 80 divided by 6. 80 divided by 6. Unless Ninja wants to beat me there. 13x.
Yeah, I was trying to do it in my head. Yeah, 13. Yeah. You beat me.
Minimum. And again, like I said, in my humble opinion, absolute minimum. So we're up only 13x with a Nakamoto game. I'm saying a 50x with quant, I'm saying what's it called, $100 to 3,000, so that's the 30x if I'm correct. $100 to 3,000, yeah, 30x. And then with Toncoin, the market cap, I haven't worked out the price of the market cap. It's going from 8 billion, I say easily, to around 70 to 80 billion, which is a 10x. So the price will be $20. And then, like I said, my personal baby, I love them so much. Alliance Block. I love Alliance Block because it gives me. So you got excited at quant. Alliance Block is earlier stages of quant. It's only 100 million. The quant is 1.4 billion. They got the same partnerships. They got the same what's it called in terms of utility wise in their power within what they're doing. What's called sovereign real world assets, which is gonna be the biggest narrative going into 2025. A tokenization of real world assets. Alliance Block is gonna soar. I'm saying $6. I've seen people say $20. I'm not a moon boy. I'm very conservative. I like to.
No financial advice, not NFA,
Not
NFA, NFA.
financial advice at all.
Let's not get
NFA,
let's not get in trouble.
100%. But what's this?
Don't want to say
This
too many price
is my
predictions, you know
personal
what I mean?
portfolio. I like Up Only. I like Route. I like Alliance Block, Energy Web, which was mentioned by BlackRock. A little bit of gambling, like I said, with the game coins, and I come up with games with Up Only. A-Left Zero is one that I've been looking at. I've been looking at that because of Useful Markets. I'm sure you guys have heard of Useful Markets. One of the biggest crypto guys in space right now. He champions A-Left Zero. I'm going to do some more research on them, so I'm not going to speak about them now. Nexo, I use Nexo as my bankers. I don't actually currently. I got my Barclays app. I don't use it. I use traditional banking anymore. I'm all in on Nexo. So Nexo, they're the only. No, sorry, they're the first regulated crypto bank. So you can literally, you know how people have problems depositing money into crypto sometimes. Well, you will never have any problem depositing money from their bank account into crypto accounts. You will never have any problem.
Don't these guys offer like some crazy APY as well for centralized staking? Do they do like some mad like 6% on ETH and shit like that? That's how much.
Okay, so let me even show you. Let me stop sharing. Let me come show my face so you can see how excited I am to share this part of it. With Nexo, I can. Oh, let me stop streaming. Go. With Nexo, I can hands down say Nexo is the single reason why my life changed. So what they do, not only do they offer you.
Wrap it up here. So Jay Johnson can have like 5-10 minutes because we're doing the overtime thing. But yeah, wrap it up why it changed your life, my bro. But thank you for that, Alfie. Really appreciate the Altcoin gems.
So Nexo, what's it called? When you deposit, so not only do they do crazy APYs, when you deposit, what's it called? Money. Let's say you deposit $10,000 into Nexo, well, you buy Bitcoin with it. They give you what's called 50% of your what's called a deposit as a loan with no credit checks, with no payment dates, no interest. What's it called? No repayment schedule. Like I said, no final repayment date. They just give it to you. The only thing that they do is unlock your investment. So you've invested $10,000 into Bitcoin. They give you take out a loan of $5,000. They give that to you in USDT. And you can do whatever the hell you like with that, including buy more Bitcoin, or you can go and spend it. And the way they get their money back is when you what's it called? When your portfolio rises, let's say you put $10,000 into Bitcoin and your portfolio goes to $20,000, well, then you can choose to repay your $5,000 loan. Now, what I done personally is I put in $20,000. I got $10,000 in USDT, and I went and bought a bunch of altcoins, and that's what took me to that. And then I went back to my Nexo account, repaid the loan, and I was gone. Nexo. So that's me done. Thank you for listening.
I'm gonna look into that. So, can you put fiat in there, or is it mainly crypto?
You can put let me just go on it quickly.
I use Nexo. It's very good. I bought the card.
Next up, Jay Johnson TA. By the way, like this is my head of artificial intelligence and chief technical officer for Shuriken Sound. So yeah, let him land. But Kioma, thank you, bro. That was so much alpha. I didn't expect that, bro.
I appreciate the time, bro.
No, seriously, I love the cat.
We're pet friendly.
Yeah, let's wrap this up like within 15-20 minutes. But yeah, I don't want to hit the 2 hour mark.
Yeah,
let's
I've got to
save the
leave.
2 hour mark for yeah. But I need to give Jay a little platform. You don't even need my TA. But Jay came through, so I wanted to.
All right, let's do this. Just firstly, that was some serious alpha, Kiyama. Like, in fact, I was just sending Ninja some TA I did on all those coins, and that's what I'm gonna get into now. I've just set a timer for 5 minutes on my watch. Let's go. Let's get it. So yeah, let me start
No,
sharing.
you can have 10. You can have 10. You can have 10. I want to wrap up within 15.
Do you know, I'll keep it at 5. I like to, you know, I'm getting in the habit of keeping things short and sweet. So I'm gonna share my screen. Let me go to my trading view. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. Immediately just started putting some of those coins that Kiyama was mentioning on my watch list. So I'm gonna just go into the TA I was doing based off of that.
Wonderful. Okay, yeah. This would be like I said, I don't do TA. This is wonderful. Okay, cool. Go on. Let's see this.
Yeah, no, it's actually they're actually in pretty good positions. I can't lie. So, for example, Ton, if you look at this, like, firstly, we can see very easily bottom of a really nice trend line right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's already a good buy. Like, I would be happy to buy that. Obviously small amount of your capital, but yeah, you can see it's also around the P. For those of you who don't know about this indicator is something we kind of keep secrets, but I'll unleash it today. Actually got a big up man like Cairo Sean for putting us onto this. It basically just looks at where prices pivoted and it gives you calculations on where it's likely to pivot again. So P represents pivot. S1 is support 1, S2 support 2, and R1 resistance 1, R2 resistance 2. So boom, I could easily, without even thinking, just go from the P to the R1. Boom, that's easy 18%, and I know that's already likely to happen. Just real quick on this indicator. So you just go to trading view, pivots, point standard, and yeah, you want to make sure it's set up in the right way. So if I go into this, the setting should just be 1 here. And you want to take off the S4, S5, R4, R5. You can replay that if you need to. Now let's go on to quant. It's in a similar position. Also resting nicely on a trend line and around the pivot level. So I drew it. This is basically what I was doing and sending to Ninja as you were talking about these. But yeah, this is also on a very, very nice trend line, also around the pivot level. Boom. This is obviously not financial advice, but nice, easy trade right there. If you want to bag in, if you want to have a high probability of bagging an easy 7% without, let's say being in a cold sweat. So some other stuff I've been doing recently, I've been on the Solana degen vibe. So this coin called Myro, based on the dog of the owner of one of the founders of Solana. It's done 20% today. I got in fact, last night, me, Ninja, Cairo, and BitBlonde, we were on a stream. I literally banked in like 12% in less than 12 hours, 12%, you know what I mean? So that was a nice quick snipe. Obviously, I was using Radium for that. I just connected that to my wallet. And yeah, just been sniping these, obviously looking at the chart itself on Dex tools, but Myro is actually making some really big moves. If we look onto let's look onto the 1 hour. So what I initially did, actually my TA is on the Dex tools. So this is what I initially did. Let's go to Solana.
Yo, Kiyama.
Yeah.
My homie Wukash, aka Mr. Spectacular, is silently in the Zoom, but he's like, yeah, I don't know who this Kiyama guy is, but I like him. I just linked you his IG. Make sure you hit him back because let's just say he's got some connections in I don't want to say. Let's just say the word glitch with the alien emoji. That's enough. You know what I mean by that, right? You know what I mean by that.
Yeah. Okay. I appreciate the love, seriously. The only thing I can hope for is to be transparent. Sorry, John, so carry on.
No, it's all good. I 100% co-sign Mr. Spectacular. Bukashi's a serious legend. So yeah, this was the trade I did just yesterday. I bought in here at 2187, right here. And that was a nice I banked in at I cashed out at like 12%. So, and this was within like 12 hours this happened. I should have been paying more attention because I actually banked out on this candle here and then it dropped back down. I knew it would drop back down. Why? Because I looked back and I saw, okay, it was resistance here, was resistance here. Look at these wicks. Popular saying, oh, I've got 15 seconds left. A popular saying is the money's in the wicks. So I should have rode this back down to my original TP. And if I did that, if I was paying attention, I had other priorities today. But if I was paying attention, I could have banked in, what, 30% in the last 4 hours. And that's me.
Wow.
Yeah. Boom. I think that was, yeah, time is done. 5 minutes.
Crazy.
Crazy. All right, I'm gonna leave out my TA because I feel like that this has been a super power extensive hour. We went 90 minutes in the dojo. Unless anyone has got anything dying that they're willing to ask, dying they're willing to say, Wukash, Dubum, Natasha, Silcom, we really appreciate you, everybody on YouTube, everybody on Twitter, everybody on LinkedIn. You know what I mean? This live stream is forever. This has definitely been one of the best episodes. Kiyama, would you like to come back?
100%. I love this. 100 trillion%.
Please come back.
This is giving me a new fire in my belly. What's called?
All right.
I like the idea to have a niche.
This is how we're gonna do it. This is how we're gonna do it, right? Like next time we're gonna have to time. So like everyone's got alpha, but everyone's got like a set time. It'll be like so we'll do like 7 minutes with Hemily, 7 minutes with Kiyama, 7 minutes with Tokyo, 7 minutes. So it's like a cipher. So it's like a rap cipher. You know what I mean? And then at the end, we'll let people decide who was their favorite alpha. Like so you can come in with data, information. Yeah, so it's like a competition. Like who can provide the most alpha in the shortest period of time.
Somebody say,
I like that.
I enjoyed this.
Okay,
From you.
I'm gonna wrap with some legendary wisdom rather than contemporary TA, right? So the wealthiest people in this world invest. In fact, let me do 5 minutes. Okay, wait. I want to put a timer on. Okay, timer. 3, 2, 1. I got. All right, and to wrap it up is 5 minutes of wisdom with Ninja T. Let's go. So the wealthy people in this world invest in 3 things. Now, first of all, before talking about those 3 things, let's talk about what investment is. Investment doesn't have to be a financial transaction. You can invest in the currency of fiat currency, cryptocurrency, but more so attention, time, and energy, right? So rich people invest in the currencies, including but not limited to time, energy, attention, money, in these following 3 things: information, access, and assets. Okay, most people focus on getting the cash flow and the assets when really, once you got the information and access, the assets really just flow to you. Okay, so I knew that I would be in a position like I am today, which is relative financial freedom, mind you. I never have to go to work ever again, God willing, as long as I maintain my current capital. Why? Because when I was broke and poor, I was already rich in my mind. Okay, when I was working for minimum wage, I was already rich in my mind. When I was doing Uber Eats, I was already rich in my mind. When I was making £9 to £11 an hour, I understood the opportunity which crypto presented me in lockdown. I understood that I understood multiplication. Now let me bring it onto another triangle. This is why they talk about the Illuminati, right? So let's go over the previous triangle. Wealthy people invest in which 3 things? Information, access, and assets. Boom, 95 seconds in. Okay, now let's have a look at another triangle when it comes to wealth formulas. That's the ability to be able to create capital, right? I don't want to get too Andrew Tate, but technically we don't make money, we take money off other people, whatever. Let's call it income generation. Okay, that's the plus sign. Okay, then the second part of the triangle is wealth retention. Can you keep that money? Okay, and the last side of the triangle, which very few humans master, is wealth multiplication. A lot of people say, I made money. I remember when I had 20 bags in crypto, but now I'm broke again, because they didn't know how to retain the wealth. Okay, now I got about 2.5 minutes. Okay, cool. So I spend 98 to 99% of my time not trading and investing when I'm in the markets. I spend 98 to 99% of my time researching, analyzing, thinking. asking for a second opinion, going back, circling back to my thoughts, research, analyze, thinking. The trading and investing is just the buy and the sell button. Most of it is the back testing and the studying. Okay. What else? Once you have a good amount of assets in crypto or tech stocks, let's say 10 PayPal stocks, you want to get to a level of wealth where you have enough cash to last you a minimum of 1 year, right? You want to have 1 year time freedom, aka if you were not to get paid 1p for 1 year, your existing fiat currency dollar cash stack can last you a year. That's one level of wealth you want to take off. Then it becomes time. Once you get to that 1 year, have a long-term asset stack where you don't even care about the fiat value. I have stock in companies like Apple, Microsoft, NASDAQ, but mainly, I'll be honest, Bitcoin, Ethereum, where I do not care about the fiat currency value. I only care about the amount of crypto. And buying and selling crypto and buying back for more crypto is easier than you think. For example, let's say Ethereum goes to $3,000. You think it's hit resistance. Let's say you sell 1 Ethereum at $3,000 and you're confident in the $2,700 buyback, you can go from 1 Ethereum to 1.1 quite easy. 0.1 Ethereum at 20,000 Ethereum is $2,000 in the future. So the reason why I spot trade crypto on assets, sell high, buy back is because it's generational trading. Anyway, that's 4 minutes, 20 seconds of long-term wisdom. Boom.
What I would like to do is summarize in one sentence for you guys, and that is money is the consequence of value. Don't think about the money. When you provide value, the same way if I throw this across the wall, the consequence of me throwing this across the wall is going to be a sound. Yeah, the consequence is usually a negative thing, but it's something that has to happen. When you provide value, money has to follow. Money is the consequence of value, and I'm done.
Right, last thing I want to add as well, guys, it's a process, and whatever you do, you lose money to make money. And remember, the losses is a tax on success. That's it.
There we go.
Yeah.
The losses is a tax on success.
We love it.
Big facts.
Very good. Very
it.
good one, guys. I've got to leave. But thank you so much. It was a very, very, it's no words. I think that was literally the best one that we did.
This has been the best technically
I'm
speaking so
definitely
far.
going to share this video and repost it.
I have no problem. Listen, I have no problem giving both you guys, 5 to 7 minutes every technically speaking. It's just that obviously we can't always do that extended, but like you can come on every single week and do like a 5 to 7 minute slot. We just need to time it more because and then we'll have to like formalize it a bit more. We're in a group chat. Like I want this technically speaking thing to be a platform. Like I want it to be a cipher. You know what I mean? This is the non-financial advice money show. Like information. You know what I mean? So if you're serious, let's talk and let's make this a whole thing. You know what I mean? Let's make it a regular.
Call on me.
Let's do it. It's 1:45 a.m. for me, and I'm gonna get my ass to bed. I got Dubai in the morning.
Oh, by the way, if anybody would like to join me and Jay Johnson from 11 p.m., aka 75 minutes starting from now till about 3-4 a.m., we're going to be DGen trading in the Solana, Ethereum, AVAX, Layer 1, decentralized exchange, DEX tools, you know the vibes. Message me for the Zoom because that's a private Zoom, but that's what we're going to be doing just like we did last night. And yeah, man, we're trying to maximize our gains. I'm sorry.
All right.
Appreciate it.
We love
Next
crypto.
Sunday I'll be back.
No
God bless
time
you
to
guys.
chill.
Never.
No time to chill. All right, take care, guys.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.